right? We're having another break of structure at this particular zone, right? We're having another what? Another break of structure from this particular zone here. Now, what was I looking at for? I simply said this was just an inducement, right? I said it that this was an IDM. Nobody should be trading an IDM because a lot of traders who took a buy on BTC definitely got what? Stopped out, right? This was clearly an inducement, right? Because some people will mark this zone as their liquidity. Take a look at this as their liquidity, right? They'll mark this zone like they're having their liquidity at this particular zone. Then they'll, okay, let's label it like this. Okay, they'll mark this zone as their liquidity. Now, if you are marking this zone as your liquidity and you are marking this zone as your point of interest, you are totally wrong. Before this trade even get to this place, I explained that this was clearly an inducement, right? Take a look at it. Everybody that took a buy position from here on BTC has already been what? Stopped out. See, if you are trading and you are marking, you can mark out your inducement before your original buy position. In fact, that trade is already 90% to TP. So see what Bitcoin did at this particular zone. Bitcoin came to this place, right? Pretend as if it was going to buy and come and took those buyers out, right? Because it was clearly an inducement. This was the what? Ultimate buy position, right? I was having a lot of negative comment that this was not going to play out, but what happened? This was a very clean setup. So this was the ultimate buy position, or you can just call it your what? Buy zone, right? Your buy zone. Now see what BTC did at this place. It came to this zone and take this early buyer out and what? Move to the what? Initial direction, right here. It moves to the initial direction. Now, this is where we are targeting. See what happened from here. BTC tap us in and start delivering. That means this zone was invalid. So, you can call here our inducement, right? This place that we call our inducement is where our liquidity is resting. These are the liquidity that was resting before our point of interest, and this was how it was supposed to be. Now, we took this trade from here with a confirmation entry, right? And we are what? Targeting this particular zone as our what? Full TP. As you can see, we've already covered 1:3 risk to reward, right? Which is very good. Some people are taking partials, some people have closed the trade, but this is where we are currently looking at BTC. Hopefully, if you should get to that zone, it's fine. But if you cannot get to this zone, it's still very, very good, right? Because we have already made a lot of profit from this particular zone. So stop trading an inducement. Keep trading as simple as ABCD, right? Don't let anybody confuse you.